At this point, I think that this year's Ballon D'Or ceremony is pretty much a formality, since we all know Messi is more than likely going to win the award. In a way, I kinda get it. He carried his national team to World Cup glory, and that feat cannot be understated. But from an impartial point of view, I believe that Messi doesn't deserve the award due to the brilliant season that this man had. In this video, I'm going to prove you once and for all why Haaland is the rightful Ballon d'Or winner, and by the end of it, you might change your mind, even if you're a Messi fan. So for starters, we gotta compare their goal scoring tally. I know goals and assists aren't the end-all be-all of football, but since they're both forwards, let's take a quick look at their form. In the 22-23 season, Messi racked up 39 goals and 28 assists in 61 matches, which equates to about 1.1 goal contributions per match. While Haaland scored 52 goals, but only assisted 9 times in 53 matches, which puts him at the same level as Messi with 1.1 goal contributions as well. However, Messi's goals came predominantly from Ligue 1 and the League's Cup, while Haaland's numbers were achieved in the Premier League and in the Champions League. In fact, in the only competition where both players participated, Haaland won it and scored 12 goals, while Messi failed to catapult his star-studded side past the round of 16, only meeting the back of the net 4 times. It's certainly not the same scoring once against Strasbourg compared to getting a hat-trick against Man United, so in terms of stats, due to their context, Haaland takes the crown. But I know what you're thinking, stats aren't everything, and the fact of the matter is that Messi won the World Cup, which is arguably the most important trophy in football. Well, so did Iniesta in 2010. Similarly to Messi, Iniesta was the most influential member in that Spain squad and scored the winning goal in the final. Did he win the Ballon d'Or? Nope, he finished second. Perhaps even more impressively, in 2014, Manuel Neuer was on the back of a great season with Bayern, won that year's World Cup, with his sweeper-keeper playing style being fundamental to Germany's strategy in the tournament. Not only that, but he also kept 4 clean sheets and completed 244 passes, which was more than Messi, Schneider or Müller. But in the end, he still finished third in the Ballon d'Or race. I'm not arguing that Messi or Ronaldo's wins in those editions weren't fair, it's simply a matter of coherence. I don't make the rules, but if World Cup performances alone don't win the Ballon d'Or, why is it happening now? Besides, it's not like Haaland had a chance to compete against Messi in that standard. Excluding Messi's and Haaland's market value from both squads, you get a clear picture of how inferior Norway's national team is compared to Argentina. So you're telling me that if you're from a weaker footballing nation, every 2 years you won't win the Ballon d'Or no matter how good you are because you didn't win anything with your national team? Once again, I'm not taking anything away from what Messi achieved. In fact, I believe Haaland should be able to do more with his national team. I mean, if an out-of-form Bale qualified Wales to the World Cup, Haaland should do the same, but that's just about it. I don't think he should miss out on an award due to the country he chose to represent being average at best. Another argument against Haaland winning that I hear people throw out a lot is that he ghosts in big matches. I get that he didn't score in the semis or in the Champions League final, but come on. He scored against every team that qualified to Europe in the Premier League, netted important goals in the first 3 group stage matches to almost guarantee that Man City qualified to the round of 16 in only 3 matches, and basically eliminated Leipzig and Bayern by himself in the knockout rounds. On the other hand, Messi was the one ghosting against Bayern, failing to register any goal contribution in PSG's most important matches of the season. But without a doubt, the most convincing argument that should put this debate to rest is the fact that Haaland achieved all of this in his Premier League debut season. In all of my years watching football, I have never watched a player adapt so rapidly to an elite side like he did at Man City. Haaland had the best individual performance in Premier League history, matched Messi's record of most goals scored in a Champions League knockout match, and had overall better seasons than Henry in 02-03, Ronaldo in 07-08, Suarez in 13-14, and Salah in 17-18. Who knows what the future holds for him, and how will he rank compared to those legends in 10 to 20 years? But every tap-in that he scored in the past season required positioning skills and finishing prowess at the same level of the cream of the crop. He wasn't just a system player or a missing piece in Man City's squad. He was the final piece, the elite goal scorer that impacted the game more than anyone during the previous season. The story is the same, and I could go on and on for hours. The only parameter where Messi is the clear winner is when it comes to his World Cup performance, and he already received his rightful compensation for his efforts. He was declared the best player in that tournament, and at this point, no player has left a better legacy than him. Messi has won everything that there is to win, he pretty much completed football. Haaland would have to perform at the same level for over a decade if he even wanted a chance to come close to Messi's level, but when it comes to this year's Ballon d'Or winner, there is only one clear victor in my mind, and his name is Erling Braut Haaland. And that is it for the video. Let me know in the comments who should win this year's Ballon d'Or, but please be civil guys, it's not that deep, and remember this is just my opinion, and now I wanna hear yours. Leave a like so I know you wanna watch more content like this, and subscribe so you never miss the most interesting football discussions, stories, and top 10 lists. Thank you for watching until the end, I appreciate you, and I will see you soon.